T-Mobile and SpaceX announced today a partnership that will help bring connectivity to those who need it most. As part of the agreement, T-Mobile will use its new Uncarrier 9 technology to support hybrid connectivity with SpaceX's global network of satellite communications nodes. These nodes act as small cell towers in rural areas where there is no cellular coverage. T-Mobile also plans to use the new Uncarrier 9 technology to support connectivity from these remote cell sites through 5G, Wi-Fi or other connections where available. This partnership between T-Mobile and SpaceX is a great example of companies coming together to solve a problem for their customers, rather than competing with one another in an unending game of cat and mouse. What is T-Mobile's new Uncarrier 9 technology? T-Mobile's new Uncarrier 9 technology will use the small cell site nodes being built by SpaceX to connect to both satellites and an existing terrestrial network to provide connectivity in areas with no cellular coverage. This is just one of many Uncarrier 9 technologies T-Mobile is rolling out to provide broadband to hard-to-reach places. T-Mobile's other Uncarrier 9 technologies include technologies that build on the company's LTE network to reach places where no cellular coverage is available, and technologies that connect to the internet over Wi-Fi. How will T-Mobile and SpaceX work together? As a part of the agreement, T-Mobile will use its new Uncarrier 9 technology to support connectivity from SpaceX's satellite communications nodes. These nodes act as small cell sites in rural areas where there is no cellular coverage. T-Mobile also plans to use the new Uncarrier 9 technologies to support connectivity from these remote cell sites through 5G, Wi-Fi or other connections where available. This partnership between T-Mobile and SpaceX is a great example of companies coming together to solve a problem for their customers, rather than competing with one another in an unending game of cat and mouse. T-Mobile and SpaceX will be teaming up to use T-Mobile's cellular network as well as SpaceX's satellite network to bring connectivity to those who need it most. Why is internet coverage in rural areas a problem? Roughly one-third of the U.S. population lacks access to high-speed internet, according to the Federal Communications Commission. One of the reasons for this is that service providers are not incentivized to extend their networks to hard-to-reach areas because the number of customers does not justify the cost. The companies that provide internet service to rural communities are currently using technology that is not advanced enough to offer better speeds. In many cases, customers have to settle for slower internet service at a higher cost. SpaceX's technology could help solve these issues because it is designed to deliver low-cost, high-speed internet to rural communities. Where will the partnership begin? T-Mobile and SpaceX will first test out the hybrid connectivity model in the Hawaiian Islands. The two companies are conducting the first round of testing now, and will begin a second round in the fall. The partnership will also use the new Uncarrier 9 technologies to support connectivity to rural communities in the continental U.S. beginning in 2020. Final thoughts. As the world becomes increasingly connected, it's clear that access to high-speed internet is increasingly important. T-Mobile and SpaceX's partnership is designed to bring connectivity to people who currently lack access to internet. The two companies' new Uncarrier 9 technologies will use both T-Mobile's cellular network and SpaceX's satellite network to provide high-speed internet to those who need it most.